4 days to compost poultry hatchery waste. 3 surprises. First, that the temperature increased from 20 to greater than 55 degrees Celsius within 12 hours. Second, that this wet, smelly poultry hatchery waste could turn to a dusty, dryish material without any odor in 4 days. And third, that I could screen out the bulking agent and reuse it, in this case, for 7 compost cycles. Why is optimal composting of poultry hatchery waste important? We think of biosecurity. We need to manage this material efficiently without spreading risk from hauling it around. The composted product is high in calcium, excellent for our soils. If I was to design a compost process for hatchery waste, I would allow for a 21 to 28 day process, assuming that we have a good mix and that the material is aerated well. Curing would follow. A lot of dry bulking agent would be required because poultry processing waste is so wet. We must think about who our optimal microbes are, what they need to thrive, and then give them what they need. Actinobacter are my favorites. They're spore formers, so if they're there, they can kick in when conditions are right. They require about 18% oxygen to thrive. They don't like temperatures above 60 to 65 degrees Celsius. The new control system that I have allows me to maintain these optimal conditions. I blended cedar wood chip overs with fresh, smelly poultry processing waste and placed it in my insulated, aerated composter. The temperature rose from 20 to 65 degrees Celsius within 14 hours, allowing the temperature feedback to kick in to maintain these optimal temperatures. After 4 days, we lost 30% of the starting weight. Much of this was moisture loss. I screened this product through a 3/16 screen and recovered an additional 50% of the starting weight as fines. I recycled the overs for a 7th time, adding more smelly poultry hatchery waste to begin the process again. Are the fines fully composted? Well, the potential pathogens have been eliminated, but the fines need to be further cured. Only 25% of the volume of the mix that I started with remains, so it's a lot more manageable. Recycling the overs helps inoculate the mix for a faster process. It also substantially reduces the amount of dry woody material that I would otherwise need to obtain. But John, the CN ratio of hatchery waste is low, and the CN ratio is one of the primary considerations for good composting. You haven't considered this. No, I haven't. That's for some later videos. We can compost wet, smelly wastes quickly by learning who our optimal microbes are, finding out what they need to thrive, and then maintaining those optimal conditions. In this case, it provides an excellent biosecurity option, doesn't require us to continually import bulking agent, doesn't take much room, and it produces a high calcium soil amendment. My name is John Paul. I'm a soil scientist and waste management specialist. Thank you.